What's going on, guys? It's Chad. And yes, your eyes do not deceive you. We are back here over on Warzone. And from the title of this video, we are going to spectate Warzone Solos one final time before Warzone 2.0. This is the final day that, I mean, I don't even know what the meta is. It doesn't matter. I'm not getting the loadout anyway. But man, this game, Warzone is a crazy game, man. 3 years, a whole bunch of memories, a whole bunch of content, a whole bunch of spectating, a whole bunch of highlights. But more than anything, an egregious amount of fails and rages on this shit. This game pissed me off really badly, but it was really fun making content on this game for sure. Like, I mean, among all of the BRs, I definitely enjoy Warzone the most out of all of them. I mean, if I have to say. You know what I'm really curious about? How many players are on Warzone 1 right now waiting for Warzone 2 compared to the amount of people that are over on Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer? I'm curious. Because most people would be over on Modern Warfare 2 trying to prep for Warzone 2, you know? And this game looks weird. Oh, and the vehicle feels so light and everything. Just from trying to drive the vehicles around in Ground War on Modern Warfare 2, like, the crazy thing about this, too, is that the vehicle physics over on Modern Warfare 2 are also different from the physics on this game. At least that's what it feels like. These vehicles used to be even more nimble than they currently are. I'd say that the Modern Warfare 2 vehicles handle more like the Vanguard vehicles. Like, those shitty things are real slow and they just don't feel good, man. I'm in a very weird position from my point of view because I'm a multiplayer guy. I absolutely hated the multiplayer experience of Modern Warfare 2019, which in a sense made it a little bit easier to go and play this, right? Or at least spectate it and make videos on it and other shit. But this time around, I actually enjoy the Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. That enjoyment might transfer over to Warzone 2. Holy shit, I've been in this gulag like maybe a couple times. I know that this is basically like a remake of the original one. One thing that I really don't like about this gulag thing is just another system that they're changing around, a lot like the perk system realistically. They made the gulag like 2v2. Now the thing is, I'm just gonna play solo, so I won't really notice a difference. Did he fucking leave? He left. Wait, where's the recoil? Wait, why is there no recoil? Where's the visual recoil? There you go. Just like the good old days, we back spectate. Obviously, day one of Warzone 2 and everything, and apparently solos are supposed to be there day one, so you already know we're just gonna slam right into solos. Maybe try to get a win. I'm not gonna sit there and stress myself out over it. I'd rather post at least my first experiences with the game over than my first win. People don't really give a shit about searching for my first win anyway. People don't look at me for gameplay. I can supply it, and I do every once in a while, but people do not watch my videos for that shit. Wait, everything looks so strange on this game. Everything looks... The animations are so, like, stiff. Everything is so much less dramatic. This is really strange. I never even noticed. Like, I thought that there was a good amount of visual recoil on this game. Like, obviously, everybody talked about the recoil being, like, non-existent in the game when you build it right, blah, 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 and do all the little tricks and stuff like that to reduce visual recoil, but... I mean, in general, like the gun itself, not even the sight, the gun itself doesn't even look like it's moving in first person in this game. Was it always like that? Is this a thing where like you think about like an old TV show or game that you played and then you go back to it years later and you realize how it's really not that good? Like, I'm just noticing things that I never would have noticed before. Even like just the idle walking animation is a little robotic. I wonder if Orion will look any different in Warzone. Probably not. I mean, Damascus doesn't look any different between Modern Warfare multiplayer and, you know, Warzone when it initially happened, so. This game has been through so many changes. This game was around for a lot of people while they were trapped inside. Everybody's life was kind of flipped in this certain way that, like, if you weren't used to it, I already was kind of used to my lifestyle already being that way anyway, so it wasn't like a huge change for me. Cool, but if you really didn't even have a choice, if you were in school and work and all that other shit, everything changed up, man. And this game was around for when everybody was just doing shit. Like, everybody built a ton of core gaming memories during that time. More gaming and social media and all of this shit, our whole space, exploded from that point. Virtually everything exploded at that point because everybody was focused into all the apps and the actual internet. A ton of people that weren't even using the internet were using the internet, and they were playing shit like Warzone. This game is gonna have a special place in a lot of people's hearts, and they're gonna be able to look past, you know, a lot of the shortcomings of the game and just look back on it fondly. You can do it. Come on, Bibble. You can get it. You gotta reload. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't have to worry about his reload being canceled. Because in Modern Warfare 2, you can't stop your reload halfway. Well, you can, but you have to finish it. Oh. This has got to be like a 0.6 lobby. I haven't played in a long time, so, I mean, this is... He's pushing. He had no plates. What's he doing? Is he just gonna leave him there? Okay, he spared him. A new Warzone is coming out and all of a sudden everybody's just good people? The skill gap in Call of Duty is already not big as it is, and Modern Warfare 2019 introduced a bit of a, I mean, movement mechanics have always kind of been a thing, but it was more dramatic in this and obviously a lot more popularized because of the amount of people that were all doing it. And again, everybody was playing the game. They kind of took that away with Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2. So the thing is, those people that just started playing and everything like that were likely not very good at the game by the end. They probably didn't start out like never playing Call of Duty before and then end up like a slide canceling demon that's never played COD before or some shit like that in some way. I'm sure maybe there have been a few, but the general person probably not. They got on, they would play every once in a while, and they're just not really that good, and that's fine. They don't give a fuck. They got other things to worry about. If the majority of people that are playing Warzone 2 are those same people, the general people that don't really give a shit about being that much better at the game, removing slide canceling and all that stuff for them is a win. For them, they don't have to worry about getting just absolutely styled on, just getting absolutely mechanically decimated by other people slide canceling and doing things that they don't even understand how to do in the proper order with their fingers and shit. Now, there will be skill gaps added, but Call of Duty is not a skill gap thing. We have watched skill gap after skill gap get removed, okay, man? This game was something special, too, when there was absolutely no anti-cheat or anything. Now that the anti-cheat is in, it's very, very effective. Ricochet is already popping off over in multiplayer on Modern Warfare 2, and it'll be there in a couple days, day 1 of Warzone 2. So all that hacking shit, it's not going to be nearly as plentiful. It'll still happen, but they just get eliminated insanely fast now. The shadow ban system is still bugged and broken as fuck, though. The shadow ban system is easily abusable, and you can just literally spam report people and get them shadow banned. It's kind of ridiculous. Your loadout is also down there, man. You should go get that. Oh, he's pushing anyway. Oh, man. Oh, it's Bibble. What the fuck? Was Bibble Super Saiyan or some shit? That's a Rage Serum, ain't it? I've actually never even watched somebody Rage Serum before. Map here, Caldera. I mean, we're gonna be getting a new one, Al Mazrah. It's apparently a little bit bigger than this, and from the shots of it, it actually looks great. It looks incredible. People that are still stuck over on PS4s and shit, but apparently there's still gonna be FOV over on Warzone 2.0 fully through. I'm hoping that the PS4s survive, man. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna turn that shit on and the fans are immediately gonna kick on. Going back on these games and then looking at like the earlier metas and stuff like that as well is also pretty jarring and funny to go back and look at. Same thing is gonna happen over on Warzone 2. Although everybody is so practiced with Warzone 1 and everything, right? And there will be people that are obviously good at Warzone 1 that will just kind of transfer over and still be good at Warzone 2. Okay, Rage Serum gives you a saturation boost. This is probably gonna look sickeningly saturated with the color correction shit that I usually have on. I cannot stand watching those streams where the people have like their color intensity and vibrance cranked to 100. I cannot stand watching it. The shit hurts my eyes. It's fucked up too because I actually used to turn my TV saturation when I was a kid. I used to turn my TV saturation all the way up when I was watching shit. Where Tommy Pickles was like fucking pink. Chucky's hair was fucking red. He looked like it. That scared the fuck out. I really hope the sound effects over on Warzone 2 aren't like obnoxiously loud as well, because this game would scare the shit out of me, man. It scared the shit out of me. Oh no, the slowest peak in the world. Oh, it did wallbang, okay. Yeah, that's probably one of the slowest games of Warzone I've ever watched in my life. And I really wouldn't have it any other way. I'm curious if any of the quality of life changes over on this game are actually going to make it over in the Warzone 2. For example, like the balloons. I think balloons should just stay. Like literally off rip, they should just be in the game. He's trying to bob and weave. He's gonna armor back up here. He knows to move now. Casino seems to have some pretty decent game sense here. Oh no, he's getting sniped at. He has no cover. You're not gonna make it up there. No, no, no. Top 6 situation, 8 kills. Potentially a 10 kill here. Unless he's trying to play it like Warzone 2. The slide, he did not cancel it. Either he never slide canceled to begin with, or he's really just trying to get in character here. Oh man, I mean, he's just making every move possible. This dude's brain is so fucking thick. 1v1 situation, he's got half a plate. Basically a plate and a half, realistically. He's broken. He's only got one chance. Respect it. That's the only way you win that fight. The sniper rifles over in MW2 is, they're pretty strong feeling, so, we'll see how they act over in Warzone. There might be a few weeks of absolute chaos. Not to mention the sheer amount of clickbait videos that are saying, like, this thing is the best, this one's the best, this one's the best. There's already people saying which ones are gonna be the best in Warzone and shit ahead of time, just judging from multiplayer stats, but that guy's cheating.
Yeah, he might be. Might be. That was, yeah, I'm with you.
All he did was land a bullet. The dude was completely legitimate. There was nothing unrealistic or hackish about that. Come on. I couldn't tell if he was agreeing with me to like try to bait the guy into something and he just wanted to say it like I am, or if he genuinely believes that, or if it's even more nefarious than that. Oh no, I'm thinking too much into it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's Warzone 1, man. What a cool 3 years it's been, but on to Warzone 2. I have higher hopes for it than Warzone 1.